Hey y'all, welcome and come on in because we're going to be assembling the keychain parts to these dominoes. This is part two of my part one. The dominoes on the bottom, if you'll remember, are made with mica powder and glitter. That's my favorite one, by the way. Anyway, so, and the ones at the top, if you'll remember, I dry painted with chameleon micas, and they just didn't really come out right. Um, so I basically I can't talk today. Basically, in the end, I just ended up getting rid of them because I didn't like, looking at them. I didn't like the way that they looked. Um, just there's streaks, there's paintbrush lines on them. Yeah, I didn't like them. So I just took out those little bitty circle looking things with the screws are called little eye screws, and those rings are called jump rings. And I'm having a hard time getting this package open, which I can't stand these packages. But yeah, finally. So I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted green or I mean not green, green, gold or silver. So I just went ahead with the silver for all of them. And this is my little yeah, it's the name of it's upside down, but I'll link it in the description box because when I went to edit this video, yeah, I not even thinking about it turned the video upside down so you could actually see me working up close. So anyway, this little drill, it's USB operated. It's chargeable. It comes with 3 speeds, and with a project like this, I use it on the very lowest speed because those screws are really short, and you want to take your drill and just kind of barely drill into your domino because you want that screw to stay in that hole. So I'm just taking my fingers. These are my other set of fingers. Kind of feel like Edward Scissorhands here. And I'm just turning it. I'm pushing that screw into the um, the resin, and that will secure it. So I'm taking my jump ring, and with jump rings, they have a little notch. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they have a little notch, and that's where you open them at. So I'm taking, and I'm going to twist just barely. You don't have to twist them very much. And you want to take that and put it through the eye of the screw, and you want to take the last link of the chain and put it onto that ring. Then with your little pliers, you take it and twist it back together, making sure that your jump ring, the ends of your jump ring match. And there we go. Yeah, this I when I edited this, it's basically it's upside down, but I did want y'all to go ahead and see this up close. So that's when I get finished making the keychains, I show them to you upside down. So that's why. So here we go again. I'm just um, barely gonna make a hole in there, and I'm bracing the domino, and my hand so I can, be able to get that drill to stay in one place, because if you don't, that drill is going to wander all over the place and it's going to scratch up your resin. And you don't have to use these little pliers. I do, especially when I have to attach the jump rings, because I don't want to mess up my nails. I know that sounds girly, but you know, some of them can be hard to open, some of them not. Um, I'm kind of fairly new to this, but I don't know how to, use like the pad of my thumb maybe to get them open. I don't know. It's just my preference. I prefer to use the pliers. You don't have to use the pliers. It is just my preference. Upside down. Um, and I will have everything I'm using here, I will have linked in the description box below. If you like this video, like, subscribe if you want to share it, be my guest. And when you click on the notification bell, um, make sure to click on all, so you will get notifications of all my future videos. Yeah, I was having a difficult time here because my nails have gotten so long, well, for me at least, that it was really difficult to kind of get that eye screw in the hole. Um, yeah, next video, no more long nails. That was giving me a hard time, and I think I ended up, yeah, first of all, I didn't drill the hole deep enough. Yeah, and you see me struggling with it here. And finally it dawned on me, oh yeah, hey goober, use your drill and make the hole longer. There we go. So I made the hole a little bit deeper. And there we go. Basically, the hole is a starter hole, kind of like in carpentry when you are trying to screw through something that's super solid, but you need to get that hole started. Yeah, basically, this is just a starter hole, because the screws on here on those little eyes, are not very long, so that hole doesn't need to be that deep. And this video is sped up times 1.5, because it was just a little over 30 minutes long, in the beginning. So, yeah, I had it sped up. I didn't have it sped up. I sped it up myself. Okay, and then there's that one. So basically, they're just really simple. You can embellish them with, little inspirational sayings or pom-poms, flowers, um, whatever. But you can really see on this domino where um, it it just doesn't look right. And what happened with this one was when in the last video, if you'll remember, um, after I got finished pouring the resin dominoes, I took my alcohol and sprayed it. Well, when I did, some of that alcohol got in the other, what do you call them? Not crevices, but cavities of the mold. And I didn't really realize it. So when I went to dry paint, it just streaked all over the place. And so, here I am, there's glue, just Elmer's glue all in that little cup. And I'm taking my paintbrush and, I'm making a, coat of, glue on the back of that domino. And then I'm going to take, you saw just a few seconds ago me hold up a little container of glitter, blue glitter, and I'm going to glitter the back of that domino. And later on, which was kind of my mistake, but and you'll see it here in a few seconds. But later on, I got too much glue on the back, and it just took it a really, really long time to dry. Um, and I didn't realize it, and I used triple thick, which is a like a glaze. It's not like a glaze, it is a glaze. And it just that didn't turn out right either. So, and I'm just really lightly going around and patting down the glitter. I don't know why I just didn't get rid of these um, before I made this video. I thought that maybe I could maybe salvage them with the glitter and then just, I was thinking all kinds of things that would kind of um, maybe try to salvage them, but no, they didn't work out. So, and that's okay. Um, the next time I dry brush, it's gonna be for not for a long time now, because, or at least not with the clear back. Um, I don't know what I was doing here. Just showing y'all. And see, that's what the back of it looks like. And I didn't like that, so that's why I'm using. I'm I'm sorry, y'all, that all of this is upside down, but there was a madness to my method, and there's always a method to my madness. So please excuse me for showing y'all things that are upside down. Um, so I'm just going in again and painting the back of this domino with glue. And I use a lot of Arteza, not a lot of Arteza products, but I use their glitter, a lot of their mica powders. Well, actually, most mica powders I use are from Arteza. I just got some Arteza markers, some fine tip markers that I'm going to be testing out here in a little bit. And I might make a video, from start to finish, showing y'all how they, if they work well, if they look well, yada yada. So, yeah, just the same process again, going through, just really lightly touch it, because if you don't, that glue is going to go everywhere. Even though it's kind of a thin layer, it's still going to go all over the place. So I'm just putting the glitter back in the bottle. Yeah, that's my glitter saver paper. As you can tell, there's all kinds of little spots of glitter on there. Actually those were pretty, chameleon colors, but it just, in this case it didn't really work out that well. So, and it would have been okay without the glitter on the back of it, because you really can't, you can't see the color dots and everything. So, it would have been okay to leave it clear, but I I was on a roll. So, and if you'll notice that with this domino, I have a lot more glue. I put a lot more glue on it. Why, I have no idea. I just got a hair, and that was the one that, I felt of it, and I thought, well, it's almost dry. So I think you'll see later that, when I put the glaze on it, it messed it up. So I had to, totally wipe all of the back off of it, off the domino, and left it clear. So I don't know if I'm going to make that into a keychain or not, but so I can't remember what color glitter this is. I think it's a pumpkin orange. I'm not sure. But I will have all of them linked in the description box. Y'all probably get tired of me saying, yeah, I don't remember the name of this, and I don't remember the name of that, but luckily there is a description box. So, and what happened was, since I had a lot of glue on the back of that domino, when I tapped it, it made ripples. So I had to go back and flatten those down. I mean, they look pretty, just with the glitter on them. But I don't think I'm gonna use, I did use the triple thick glaze on the back of these, and it doesn't look right. Um, it's not as clear as if you were to use just like a UV resin, or just like an epoxy resin. It didn't look right. So with these three dominoes, I didn't have a very good time with them. So what I've done here is I've taken my needle nose bottle, and I put just a little bit of UV resin in it. and I didn't put very much, but with UV resin, if you pour too much, you can always pour it back in the bottle. And the reason why I use the needle nose bottle is because the opening on the UV resin bottle is bigger than the holes in the dominoes. So if I were to pour that, it yeah, it would just pour out too much and wouldn't be pretty at all. So and the reason why I do this is because just like with my dominoes, I do the same things because over time, this is acrylic paints that are in the holes in the divider line. That's acrylic paint mixed with water, and over time, that paint is going to dry and crack, um, and probably possibly peel. So I want to preserve that paint with the that's my UV light. I want to preserve that paint so it won't do that. So here I'm curing my UV resin with the little light. I love that thing. I love UV resin. I wish I could, cast with it and everything else, but for small projects, it's really, really awesome. So in my next video, I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm going to make, but uh, all I have to say is mandala. Is it mandala or mandala or mandala or let me know. Or I just might look it up, but I think it's mandala. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that with yeah. These two are just the same as the one right there. And thanks for watching, guys.